Good morning, everyone. So today, starting off a little bit different. I normally start off my workout, but we've been so busy and so blessed that I haven't been able to go work out this morning. Not to mention, it is so cold out there. It is like under 40 degrees, which is super cold for down here in New Orleans. But if you saw the vlog from I think day before yesterday, we had several computers. We had several calls in the meantime, and unfortunately, for the most part, it's just me. So I'm having growing pains right now. I never thought I would be overwhelmed. I always said like I could handle anything and everything. Well, yeah, that it's proven to be kind of difficult. So I do have a young man in training, but it's going to take a while, not to mention he has a full-time job. So yeah, it gets kind of complicated. But we have another PC here that wasn't on the vlog the other day, and we need to get some files off of it. So specifically the QuickBooks files. So I'm gonna go ahead and set you all down so y'all can kind of see what I'm doing. All right, so first thing is to get everything hooked up. So we're gonna do our basic hookup. All right, so we got our VGA port. Which is where the monitor gets hooked up. We have our basic two USBs, which are keyboard and mouse. And then finally, the thing that makes everything go is power. So now that we've hooked that up, I'm gonna bring our monitor over here. And let's go ahead and power it on. All right, so if you can see here, it's prompting us to, let's see. Yeah, it's prompting us to start Windows. Looks like it had an unsafe shutdown. We're gonna tell it start normally. Ooh, this is actually Windows 7. Now, there's a problem with that because Windows 7 is unsupported. So this machine could have viruses and all kind of other stuff. So yeah, we're gonna have to check these files that we pull off before I load it onto my computer or anything. So, actually before I reload it back onto the clients. Okay, so good thing is she did not have a password, and I'm sorry for the color. This monitor is just on its way out. It's time for me to get another one. Doggone it, and I went to Best Buy yesterday. I could have got the piece for the TV instead of the monitor. I could be using the TV, but oh well, we're not gonna focus on that. So the main thing that she wanted was her QuickBooks files. Now I don't see QuickBooks. Here we go. Okay, now QuickBooks can save in different locations. So the easiest way to find out is to actually open QuickBooks itself. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. Hopefully there's not a password on it.
A few moments later.
Jeez, it's hard to believe we come from computers that take this long.
More moments later.
Man, this is terrible. Imagine if somebody had to work. This is crazy.
20 minutes later.
And this is a problem because QuickBooks is not opening and the computer is freezing. See, I'm moving the mouse and nothing's happening. So that's going to be problematic. So one of the things I'm about to go ahead and do is try to do a search for QBW files. So I'm gonna do star.qbw. Yeah, it says searching, but it's really rough. It's having a hard time.
Eventually.
Okay, finally. We got some results. No! Go doggone it. If we right click on this, we should be able to tell it to open the file location and see exactly where it's at. Man, this is terrible. No, it's not letting me right click. Okay, we got a clue. I didn't notice this before, but it says documents 5. So let's see if we can, well, with the circle going, it just, it won't let us click on anything. It's already overwhelmed. When you see the circle, you shouldn't continue to click. You should allow the computer to wait and finish the task that it's doing. Man, this is terrible. I don't want to have to pull out the hard drive. Okay, finally. And see right here, I hope you all can see that. Let me try to get it a little bit closer. Okay, so I'm hoping you all can see this, but there's a little option right there that says open file location. And what that's gonna do is gonna bring us to right where these files are located. And I would have been correct in that the QBW files are located. No, I wouldn't have been correct because I thought they were in documents, which is the documents of her profile, but it's not. It's actually in the public profile. See, and that's what I don't like about QuickBooks. Different versions store stuff in different places. So what I'm going to do, this is the path right here. Computer, C, users, public, documents, Intuit, local disk. Now with the computer acting like this and taking as long as it's taking, I may just have to take this hard drive out and go in it kind of through like a back doorway. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a picture of that. And this way I know the path to take if I gotta go get this. Well, I mean, we definitely have to go get it. But let's see, cause technically I'm supposed to go through QuickBooks and perform. All right, so technically I'm supposed to go through the QuickBooks program, export it to a QBB file, and then re-import it. That's how we normally do it to make sure everything's intact and working right when moving QuickBooks files. But in this situation with this computer like that, there's no way this could take days, which we don't have. So I'm gonna have to make a decision now on how I want to tackle this. I have option A, that I can try to just copy the files off of the computer onto a oh, where's my external? I'm gonna have to go find my external, but yeah, to copy the files onto an external drive, that would be option A. But if the way this computer is running, I don't think it's gonna really let me do that, and if it does, it's probably gonna take forever with the OS running because it seems to be having some problems. Option B, I'm gonna have to take the hard drive out, hook it to another computer, and then try to get the files that way. So in that way, the operating system is not, whatever problems it's having and struggles that it's having, it's not actually in a way because we're not using the operating system to retrieve the files. And I can put that hard drive into like my computer, which has a much faster processor and system to be able to handle all this. Now the problem that I worry about, I wouldn't actually put it on my personal system, but I do have a test system that I can do that's faster than this, because with her having Windows 7, don't know if she has any viruses on that could be making it run slow like that. So definitely don't want to infect our machine. So let me go find this external. We're going to try option A. If option A doesn't work with the external in a few minutes, or it looks like it's going to take super long, we're just going to go ahead with option B. So be back. All right, y'all, we back. So you got my USB external. It's a USB 3.0, but I don't think this computer is going to have 3.0 slots, so we're just going to use a regular USB. And yeah, see, it pretty much only has USB 2, if you can see that. And I'm pretty sure it's not going to have them on the back. We can double check though. Let's see what the back looks like. Yeah, see, these are all 2s. You can tell because if it was a USB 3, it would be blue. These are all 2s. So, all right. So what I'm going to do now, let's get this situated. Now I'm going to attempt to do this the normal way, since the drive looked like it popped up. Gonna make a new folder with the client's name. And that's called the window snap feature. You just kind of drag it, you grab it, and you can drag it right or left. Since I went right with that one, I'm gonna go left with this one, and it basically just has the screen up. All right. All right, so since we're in here, what I'm gonna do is just because I don't want anything to mess up and this computer's been running real wacky, I'm gonna just do a full copy and paste. So I'm gonna do Control A, which is select all, Control C, which is copy, and then if we come over here, I can do Control V, and it looks like it's getting the files. All right, that looks good, y'all. And if you look down here, I don't know if y'all can see that, but you have 38 items, 38 items. And we can also double check by if we right click and then go to properties. It's 487 megs, 498 on this. We should be able to match that on the other side. 487, yeah, so it's the 487. That's the main number that we're worried about. So it's the same size. And then we also see 115 files, 27 folders. Let's look at that on this side. 115 files, 27 folders. So it looked like we got everything pound for pound, piece for piece. So that's good news. So now I'll just go ahead and see if I can see the get the path. Yeah. I want to go up one, but it's fine. I don't have that since I didn't browse to it. It looks like, but that's fine. I now know exactly where to come to get it. The other thing I'm kind of worried about though is that it didn't get open up the QuickBooks file when we tried. So I'm a little bit concerned about that because I really wanted to try to do it that way, but at least now we know where the files are. So I'm glad that went smooth. I think we're just gonna go ahead and close here. Well, no, because she may want her other files as well. So let me, now if you go to computer and go to your C drive, everything in your profile is stored under users, right? As you can see here, we have a Brittany folder. As a matter of fact, oh, she does it with an I. I'm gonna have to go back and fix that. Let me see if it's just her QuickBooks files that she needs, or is it, I'm gonna see, is it just her QuickBooks files that she needs, or is it the rest of the files as well? Hey, Brittany, it's Adrian. Good. I got the QuickBooks files, but did you need the other files off the computer? You know how to do that? Okay, because yeah, no, it's taking a nice little bit to browse through and go through it. Yeah, because the computer's running extremely slow. Yeah, yeah. I'm like, Lord have mercy, how is she working on this? But well, QuickBooks files. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. But I just finished getting the QuickBooks file, so I'm gonna kind of pack up and get together. And then what's a good time for you? Wait, about what time? About an hour? Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm gonna go ahead and get together now, and that way I can head up there in an hour. All right. See you there. All right. So um, that went well. She only needs the QuickBooks files. She needs other files, but she says she can do that on her own. Or we can set up for her to go to her external at the office. So we'll do that. So now that I have the QuickBooks files, all that's left is for me to just take it to her. We're gonna load it onto the new system and then just kind of go from there. So, all right. So that was successful backup and file recovery, if you want to call it that, with how long that PC was taking. But so I'm gonna go ahead and get together now, and I'll probably see you once we get to the client's place. All right, later. Hey y'all. So I'm downtown heading to my client, and I just wanted y'all to see there was the building they were building, and it collapsed. I think it was gonna be a Hard Rock Cafe. Yeah, it's supposed to be a Hard Rock Cafe, but this is the site. That's crazy. So they're still trying to get it cleared out. A lot of times you don't get that up close and personal of it. So just wanted to grab a quick shot of that, let y'all see what's going on in downtown New Orleans. Other than that, everything's good, but that was just a horrendous situation. Building that nice facility, and then all of a sudden, it just collapsed. So I don't think they released the reason why, all the details about it, but you know, it is what it is. Unfortunately, some people lost their lives in it. But you know, we just pray for those families. But yeah, so I'm on my way to my client, so I shall see y'all in a little bit. All right, y'all. My Lord, it's cold. So fortunately, I rushed out. The car, I forgot my mask, but we're able to be well spaced out there in the room next door, so I don't have to be anywhere close. So that's good. But now it's time to go ahead and try to get everything straight. So we have her laptop here, which she just gave me, and we're gonna go ahead and take the external that we loaded the QuickBooks files onto, and yeah, that would be a no. Crap. Okay, this presents a whole nother problem. So the issue is this has a USB connection. This laptop doesn't have that. Oh, that looks like it might be a USB. Let's try that. That'll be the first time I've seen one like this, but only way to know is to try. Okay, yeah, it does. Ooh, that was going to be a doozy. All right. So I'm gonna try to let y'all see what I'm doing. So I'm going to close that, well, minimize, not close, and actually, so as not to interfere, I'm going to open up a new File Explorer window. That way, if she has anything open that she needs, it doesn't interfere. I'm going to go to our drive. And really quickly, I am going to rename and correct her name. She uses an I instead of a Y. And right click. No, what is going on? Okay, I don't know why this thing is acting up. Okay, we're gonna left click. I was trying to right click, but it just kept acting up. Control C for copy. And we'll just go ahead and put it, we can put it in documents. Well, I don't think it really matters, but yeah, let's go ahead and put it in documents. Our downloads make no sense. Nope. It's got a whole bunch of stuff. I don't want to be confused. So yeah, we're gonna go with our first one and put it in documents. Bam, super fast. All right. So we have our QBW file. So now she has to have QuickBooks. Which she does not have. All right. So now she's either going to have to produce a copy of QuickBooks, the original CD or whatever that she purchased, or hopefully she has a user account online and we can just go ahead and download the version that she had. But either way, we're going to need that to move any further. So let me go talk to her and see how she wants to proceed. Dang, she's way down there. Again, y'all, I just want to show y'all this place is awesome. It's beautiful. They do weddings here. Hopefully one day I'll get a chance to shoot one. From a photography standpoint. Make sure I'm clear about that. I want to shoot one from a photography standpoint. But yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm boss it because she's on the phone. We'll be back. All right, y'all. So that was the ordeal. We actually got everything up and running. We got QuickBooks up. We got her files back loaded on the new computer. but we had to go through a whole bunch of rigmarole to get it. The first support number that she actually found was actually a scam site mimicking QuickBooks. So I had to hurry up and tell her close it out. We shut the computer down, locked the guy out. Then on the second try, we got the actual QuickBooks support number, and they helped us out, and we were able to get everything back to normal. We got the QuickBooks 2020 installed, and we got her files, her old files, loaded back into the new machine. So everything's good and squared away. So I'm off to go home, drop this computer off, and then head to the office because we have a photo shoot to do later on today. So I gotta go and start getting all that stuff together and get that set up. All right, so I'll see y'all then. Hey y'all, so we are at the office. I gotta do some pictures. So we're gonna go ahead and get started taking everything out, unloading, and let y'all see the process. Y'all, just got my order in from Taps. I'll do a video later about what Tap is, a little bit more in depth. But basically, it's just a way to transfer information from your phone regarding all your social media and your identity. Kind of like a virtual business card, if you will. So basically, it's these little things here, and as you can see, I got my logo on them. And you're supposed to stick it to your phone. You can tap your phone to someone else's, and all of your information gets transferred. So we're gonna see how this works. So I don't really have. I'm glad I didn't just stick it on there. Then see if I can go try to log in. I've been having problems with the app, so alright, I'm gonna have to call them because I still can't get the app to work. So that's something to take care of later. Alright, so now it's time to get all this together. So we have another successful shoot. I'm excited to go and get I'm sorry, let me stop that music because they're gonna flag me. So we had another successful shoot. It was pretty fun, and I'm gonna go ahead and get those pictures knocked out fairly quickly because that wasn't a whole lot. So I should be able to breeze through those. I'll do my best to try to put how I'm editing them and everything up. We're gonna do some Lightroom and a little bit more too. But yeah. So and basically the way it works is I upload them, she picks out her favorites, and then I'm gonna really focus on her favorites, but the other ones I'll just make sure they're well lit and just properly exposed and everything, and they get all the ones from these sessions. So all right, so now it's just left for me to kind of clean up a little bit. Yeah, I don't need to put y'all through the cleanup process. I mean, y'all done seen the setup. It's basically the opposite, taking everything down, and it is what it is. But if anybody has any questions about the equipment I'm using, or how I lit a certain picture, just let me know, and I'll try to answer you in the comments or whatever. So I hope y'all enjoy.